This short video will cover the main changes students will see in the electrical and electronic department this year. Obviously COVID has changed everything, but the department's key aim is still to give students the best possible educational experience while keeping everybody safe. To do this, we'll have to make changes to how we deliver and assess our modules. We'll also need the cooperation of everybody, and we need everyone to follow the guidelines and procedures that are put in place. To minimise the risk of the virus spreading, we need to reduce the number of people on campus at any time. To do this, we're moving as many classes as possible online. So lectures, tutorials and software labs will be delivered remotely, mainly using Microsoft Teams. We'll still have our hands-on practical classes and they'll run on campus, but there will be strict COVID procedures and reduced class sizes. We're trying to eliminate paper, so all notes and assignments and reports will be handled through Moodle. The first change that students will see is in their timetable. The timetables are available online, but as usual they can change in the first few weeks, so make sure you monitor them closely and have the right version. The timetables are divided into on-campus and online days. On-campus days you'll come in to college and attend labs and workshops. Online days, you'll log in remotely and join your classes online. You won't have both on-campus and online classes on the same day, and most students will be on campus 2 days a week. For example, this is the second year automation timetable, and you can see they're online Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and they're on campus Thursday and Friday. Okay. Online classes will be delivered as meetings through Microsoft Teams. Each student will join a team and then receive an invitation to join each class. It's up to each student to make sure that they're on all the right teams and that they know when all their classes are on. They also need to make sure they have access to adequate broadband to participate. It's just as important to attend online lectures as it is to attend face-to-face lectures, and we will be taking attendance. We're going to go out of our way to try and make the online classes as interactive and interesting as possible, and we're going to use all the tools available in Microsoft Teams and Moodle to do that. The complete COVID guidelines for LIT are available on the college website, but for our classes we have 5 main rules. The first rule is that face coverings must be worn at all times. Basically, no mask, no class. The second rule is that when students come in, they'll go to their assigned work area and they will remain there for the complete class, keeping at least 1 metre away from everybody else, and won't share any equipment or components. Thirdly, when the class is over, each student will thoroughly clean down their work area with the supplied disinfected wipes and get it ready for the student coming in after them. Fourthly, to make sure that there's no congestion in the corridors or gathering of crowds, the students will follow the lecturer's instructions for entering and leaving the labs. And finally, all students must have the COVID tracking app active during classes, so that if we have to do contact tracing, we'll be able to do it effectively. There will be no traditional formal exams at the end of the module, but we will be assessing each module thoroughly. The assessment of each module will be different, and the breakdown of the marks will be different for each module, and the lecturer will give you details of that for their module. The assessment will be a combination of assignments and lab reports, quizzes and MCQs, practical exams, in-class tests, online open book exams. And finally, we'd all much prefer to have our standard classes, but we can't, so we've got to make the best of a bad lot. So students have to take responsibility for their own learning. They've got to keep themselves informed and know what's going on, know where they're supposed to be, know what classes are on, know what the guidelines are. They've got to be active and participate, especially in the online classes, to get the best out of them. And they've also got to be careful and considerate to make sure nothing they do impacts on the rest of their class afterwards. Okay, thank you.